All right, welcome everybody. Friday evening hockey here. We've got a friendly going on between 2012 Suisham Girls Pens Elite versus the 2011 Nelson Boys Pens Elite. And we have a face-off draw. We've got Schweitzer, Bowen, Goldberg with Kumnick and Foligno. Schweitzer takes ownership now, drives wide, gets back checked nicely. Inside out, goes behind the net. Schweitzer surveys, looks, tries to go out to the point. That one's intercepted and taken away by the Suisham girls. In they come, 2-on-2, pushed wide by Foligno. And he does battle. Might not have audio here. Let's see. Hopefully we're good now with audio. So, we missed there was just the introduction of the two teams, saying we have a friendly. And the first shift, we've gone up and down, back and forth, no shots exchanged. And they try to go up the boards to the 11 or the 12 Sweezums. We cut Siegel down low doing battle. Now Lohr in pursuit. He knocks off the puck. Siegel comes through. Lohr gathers, throws it in front, misses Baru, and back come the girls now. They've got a chance if they push. They pull up, back check nicely by Lohr, taken over by Baru. Baru goes inside out, and now he comes back with speed. Reached around, gathered, goes into the corner with it. Rimmed around to the other side. Dixon's going to cheat down. And he holds it in. Looks. Nobody in front. Now finds Lohr. Tap. Shot. Rebound. Knocked away nicely in front of the net. By the Suisham team. Rimmed around. Missed the net, but Ladigan comes down. He's in behind. Does battle. Gets rimmed around. Gathered by the Suisham team, who now is going to try to go the other direction. Vickers comes in. He applies some pressure and goes 1-on-2. That gets knocked up to Dixon. Dixon looks around, surveys, goes wide. Behind Armstrong. Right idea, just missed him. And now back to Ladigan. Ladigan's shot. That gets blocked. Looks again, pulls up. And Vickers in pursuit. Knocked by Schaefer. Thrown in front, batted down, knocked once but twice. Shot, knocked wide. And thrown around. Armstrong does that. Nice move there to fake one direction, go the other. Chips it, tries to cycle, but gathered on by the Suisham team. Might just start calling gold and black here. Gold's going to be the Suisham team, black's going to be Nelson. It might just be easier than constantly calling the coaches' names. So I think we're going to say the black PP team. Shot from the point from Foligno. Rebound shot, score! Tyson Schaefer with the rebound goal. The Penguins quickly notch one here. And now Schweitzer, Goldberg, Bowen, Dixon, and Ladigan. That one's up into the bench, grabbed nicely by Coach Rob. Putting his glove hand skills on display over there on the bench. And that one's won again by the Black Penguins. Goldberg has it, looks, flips it up to Bowen, jumps over his stick. Schweitzer follows on, and they come. In reverse direction, Bowen with a nice back check. Isn't able to take it away, though, and they reverse. Now they've got two in pursuit, running around. Schweitzer comes over. He looks. Tries to go down lower. Not able to do so. Gets stripped now, though. Throws it in front. No call there. Held in, not held in. And back they will go. Boys throw it up. Schweitzer, Bowen now. Goldberg, I'll touch it. Goldberg with the shot. That's kicked aside to Schweitzer. Schweitzer not able to handle that rebound. And in behind the net. Schweitzer looks again. Throws it over to the corner. Nobody there. Bowen now in pursuit. He comes over and knocks that puck away. And they get it out to the goal. Pens Nelson are going to throw it back in offside. And we'll have a face-off outside of the circle. Siegel lure Baru with Zachi and Kumnik. Gold PP wins the draw. They go with their breakout. That deflects off, goes to Zachi. He goes up and through, and back, and it goes. Now Siegel gathers, knocked off of his stick. Seeing a lot of ping pong pucks in the neutral zone there. Shot blocked, kicked aside nicely by Lucas Zachi. And Kumnik surveys. He looks, throws up to Baru, goes over his stick, and cut off by Siegel there. Zachi steps up, goes to Lure. Lure looks, trying to go to Baru. That's knocked away. Zachi steps up again, knocks it to center. And now Kumnik. Zachi steps up, gets by, and she comes. Goes left. Nice stick there by Kumnik to get in and knock the puck off the stick at the last moment. Really disrupted that shot and made it almost a non-shot. Now back to center it goes again. Girls gather on. They look, shot, gloved and held by Bartley. Gonna swap. Let's see. We've got Pickers, Armstrong, Schaefer. Line that was responsible for the first goal with Ladigan and Polino. Won nicely by the girls. The goal out to the point. Down into the corner. So the officials look like they're going to put their whistles away. One of the Nelson players got their stick between one of the girl players, the goal player's legs. She went down. There was no call. So I think we're going to have a low penalty call game here. So it's still held in. Girls really starting to get some pursuit and some zone time here after Team Nelson really dominated the first 3 minutes of the game. Now all shifted the other direction. Blocked nicely at the point by Armstrong. They're in a foot race. He's going to get by Hanny. Nice defensive play there by tall, rangy defenseman. Team Suisham. Shot, gloved, and held by girls goaltender. Puck knocked to Bowen. Bowen goes back to the point to Dixon. Dixon flutters one, bounce, rebound. Schweitzer bangs and is not able to bury it. Goaltender's got very long legs, tall pads, and is able to just gobble that up with the legs. Puck goes to Bowen again. Tries to dump it in the corner, not able to do so. Puck thrown back to the blue line. Zachi's in a race. He's able to get there, surveys, pulls up nicely, blows the tire, but Schweitzer comes down low. Takes some pressure there, goes to Bowen. Bowen fights it, chips it up to the point to Goldberg, who isn't able to keep possession. But the Pens do go down and now are trying to regain possession. Goldberg has it, steps up, inside move there. Speed, though, the much taller Suisham team is able to take over. Pulls up, does Dixon. Looks, somebody all over him. We'll chip it wide. Schweitzer back. Nice center play there by Ryan Schweitzer to cover up. And up he comes. Looks, goes cross-ice to Lure. That hit a stick. And now Baru follows on. He's not able to get there. And Dixon takes it. So the girls, they look to go DDD, go up the middle of the ice where there are three just standing there wide open. Puck bounced over all three, though, and went to Lucas Zachi. Now Lure gets it. Now the zone he comes. He's going to have to step it up. He does. Goes outside the line. Baru throws it in front. Shot, rebound, sitting there. Nobody can get to it. Clear to the point. Kumnik gathers on. He shot. In. Goal! Austin Kumnik. The seeing eye shot from the point there. Not sure the goaltender ever had eyes on it. And just snuck in above the right pad there. We've got Siegel, Lure, and Baru out there with Ladigan and Kumnik. Goes to Ladigan to Lure, to Siegel over to Baru. And no one knows where the puck is. There it is. It's knocked down into Siegel. Siegel chips it by, continues to move his legs. Gets to the net. Out to the corner. Pressured nicely by Lure. And back go Team Suisham to regroup behind the net. They're going to run around again. Look, chip up the boards this time. And it's the winger they go. Excuse me, out to center ice. Stepped up on nicely by Kumnik. And held in nicely by one of the gold players. Rimmed around over to Armstrong. Armstrong looks, does battle, gathered on by the Gross team. They pinch at the point. Defenseman grabs it, looks head up. Nice play there. And Lore comes down low, takes it away. Goes up to Vickers and just passes his reach. Shot from high outside there, misses the net. Vickers down low, helping out his defensive team. And they do battle for a side. And up they come. Not able to get out though. Shot blocked nicely by Vickers. Still held in though by the girls. Kumnik in front, knocks it to the corner. And back goes Ladigan. Thrown up and out. They go D to D, pressure nicely by Schaefer. Puck comes in, gathered by Kumnik. He's going to take a second. Reset behind the net. 5:40 to go, first period. And we've got two aside now doing battle behind the net. Thrown up to Armstrong. Armstrong looks. Throws it to Vickers. Vickers goes inside out. Throws it up down the ice. And where Schaefer can run into it. Going to call no icing. They're going to wave it off. And Schweitzer looks, comes outside, tries a shot. That gets blocked. Score! Who was that? Ryan Schweitzer with a beautiful backhand shot there and just goes top corner. 3-0 Team Nelson. This game 1 of 5 for your Team Nelson team this weekend. The rest will all take place in the city of Cincinnati. No less than, 21 hours from now. So we'll have all that coverage too here on City Swirl TV for you. So hopefully you get to join us. I think we have some Cyclones, Swords, and maybe Sylvania is the other team. So please join us for that. Owen, Siegel, or Schweitzer, and Goldberg. Dixon takes possession, dumps it down in the corner, and Goldberg's in pursuit. Schweitzer comes down low as well. Stepped up by Dixon, knocks it down, gathered by Suisham, and knocked to the point. Knocked back in, Bowen in pursuit. He's not able to get there, but Schweitzer now has it. Schweitzer looks, finds Bowen, it bounces over his stick. Had a clean look, it just took a weird hot shot from the point, deflected wide from Dixon. Schweitzer goes in, looks, has that one taken away. Bowen comes down though, he tries to center, that's blocked. And up to the point, Polino holds it in, dumps it into the corner. Schweitzer goes and digs. And Goldberg comes down now. So, Team Nelson doing a much better job now the last 2 minutes of zone time and possession. Dixon pinches down. He looks, head up, finds Lure. Shot! Just goes wide off the deflection. And centered in front again by Dixon. This is a one-man setup tonight. And now he's going to try to chase down, too, get back in his defensive position. But was covered up nicely by Grayson Baru, who's now in the corner, gathers in, looks, and chips it over to Siegel. Siegel goes up to Baru, hits escape, and now back to Siegel. And the center red. Siegel looks, surveys, and they're going to go offside. Knocked off his stick and just rolled in the zone after the player. So 3-0, 3:22 to go, first period. We've got Zachi and Kubnik as your defensive pairing. That puck's rimmed around by Baru into the corner of the Team Suisham's zone. Held in by Kubnik. Shot. Tipped. And held nicely by Team Suisham. Goaltender. one battle done for now in front of the net. Moore gets it. Backhand shot off the toe of the goaltender. Into the corner it goes. Siegel with a shot. Deflected, blocked in front. Now Kumnik's going to step into one. Blocked in front. And Baru does battle down low. Moore throws it in front. Bounces off of Siegel's stick. And now Baru fights for it. Comes out to the point. And they throw across ice. And back on the girls now. 1-on-2. Shot through the deflection, but blocked nicely by Zachi. Puck rimmed around by Kumnik. Goes down to Siegel. Siegel goes to Zachi. Zachi goes to Baru. And Baru ships it around. Nelson will do a line change. And thrown to center block by Schaefer. Schaefer throws it over to Armstrong, and that puck gets knocked back in to the Penguins, to Nelson's blue line. Ladigan does battle there, isn't able to get through, and Vickers with the back check now on his own zone. Comes back nice, he's got a ton of steam. Looks cross ice, fans on that pass. Had the right idea, had Armstrong, which just fluttered off his stick when he went to throw it to him. And Pens go cross ice to Kumnik. Kumnik looks up, chips it up to Armstrong, and he gets met there by some of the gold Suisham players. They throw it back to center red, and Foligno steps up. Chips it up to Schaefer, and dumped down low. Knocked around by Armstrong, now Vickers. And followed on by, chipped up, held in nicely by Foligno. Schaefer, a little fake with the shot there. Puck gets knocked off his stick in the corner, though. And Foligno steps up, held in nicely there. Now Vickers, and then back they come, 1-on-1. Ladigan drives the player wide, shot high, knocked down by Bartley, covered up by Foligno. Knocked up to the side. Chipped up nicely there. Armstrong does battle, thrown in front to Ladigan, and over to Bowen. Bowen surveys, he's going to come in 1-on-5. There's line changes going on. Drove across the middle, gets it knocked off his stick, but continues to push on. 1-on-5, still does battle down low. Now he has support. And ricked around. Goldberg in pursuit this time. Bowen down there again does battle. Now Goldberg gets it. Goldberg goes to Dixon. Dixon's shot, deflected, kicked up high. Gathered on by Dixon, tries to go to Goldberg, and not able to do so. Uh-oh. What happened? All right, sorry, we lost video there. In the process of working on getting a new camera, so we'll see how that goes. But all right, shot there in front. Goldberg with Schweitzer digging, puck's free, still sitting there. We got no whistle. It was just an absolute melee and free for all because the official wouldn't blow the whistle. And we finally get it. So tons of pressure, tons of zone time. Not able to get it by the Suisham goaltender. 3.5 seconds to go, first period. Puck's one in the corner, and that'll do it. We'll see you back here momentarily for second period action. Thanks for joining us. All right, welcome back to second period action. Update that for you here. And we've got Baru, Siegel, and Lore. Suisham wins it. Shot in front, held nicely there by Bartlett. Great rebound control by Carlin to make sure nothing happened because it was a Suisham player cutting deep there. Could have very easily just tapped that rebound home. We've got Ladigan and Kumnik as our deep pairing there. Sorry, forgot about that. Baru's got a chance now. He could be in clean. Uses guards the puck nicely and shot and score. Grayson Baru puts the puck between the wickets after being bodied nicely by the Suisham defenseman. Was able to kick it up to his stick still though and bury a 5-hole. 4-0 Nelson. All right, Baru comes down looking for more. Thirsty to get another. Puck gets knocked into the corner. He goes to the point nicely. Ladigan surveys, looks, goes back down low. Siegel's going to grab it. He looks. Oh, bites an edge there. And now Lore comes down low. Throws it in front, deflected away. Kumnik steps down. That one gets deflected, and back they come now. Look out. They've got a chance. Kumnik takes the puck. Ladigan goes wide. Kumnik stops it. Pass deep, though. Shot. Banned on. Left over, looks, chipped, and gathered on it. Two Penguin players bump into each other, taken back by Suisham. And Lore comes over. Looks, goes wide to Armstrong. Armstrong has a chance now. He pushes, he does. Shot just wide, high, and over the blocker side there. Pass in front, picked up nicely by Suisham. They got a break now. Not sure they got somebody so far behind. Gathered on by Foligno. Nice play there by Dino Foligno to back check. Oh, weird rebound, weird shot. Holy cow. Took a really weird hop on Bartley there. He was able to get a pad on it and control the rebound. And Foligno does back. Gets lifted and now bodied. Nelson's going to have to be aware. Going to have to be a little more physical. Suisham team seems to be stepping up the physicality with the no penalty calls, getting in the hands. And Nelson's going to have to be aware of that and continue to play through it, push harder and know what they're going to do. Centering pass in front, missed, Fandon now gathered on by Dixon. And back on the Penguins when they hurry, 3-on-2. Dixon drives wide, kicks it up to his stick. And no centering pass there, nothing doing. Throw in front now to Schaefer. Schaefer shot, blocked, and held by Suisham goaltender. Well, 47 to go. Second period. Schweitzer, Goldberg, Bowen, Kumnik, and Zachi. Face-off won by the Pens, but taken by one of the Suisham wingers. Weren't tied up there and just came clean through. Runs around for Bowen. He gathers on, chips it up, cut off though for Schweitzer. And they converge on that player. Still has the puck, dangles, shot, rebound, sits there. Down low, goes to Bowen. And now back comes Bowen. Chips it up to Goldberg, just past his stick. And back comes Suisham. That puck's thrown out of danger down low, back to blue line. And rimmed all the way back to... And there's going to be an icing call. All right, we'll take that one. All right, so Siegel, Baru, and Lore. Again, the girls are not tied up off the face-off. They come clean. They almost let the Penguins win it and then just run to the puck. So we need to start getting some physicality going off those face-offs and make sure we keep them out of the zone there. And Siegel gathers on. Throws up to Baru, who might have a break again. Chips it around. Stops, pulls up, shoots, knocks, rebound, no clue where it was. That hit a weird bounce off of the stick. Kind of kicked the opposite direction of the goaltender's expectations, and big rebound just sitting there that nobody was able to get to. All right, back comes Siegel. Siegel goes over to Brew. Nice pass, shot, nice save. Clean looking, gutter save there from the tall Suisham goaltender. Ladigan does battle now. Goes up and continues on. Comes in the zone 1-on-3. Tries to move, gets knocked off his stick. Vickers challenges and thrown over to Schaefer now. Schaefer's going to cycle back in. Shot, misses the corner, and rims back around. Gathered by Armstrong. Armstrong surveys, looks, goes to Foligno. Foligno with the drag. Not able to get past the second Suisham player, but stepped on nicely by Dixon, who goes through two and then followed on nicely there by one of the Suisham players. Chipped up, at the blue line, in, and Schaefer has it. Looks, throws across ice, blocked nicely, followed on by Vickers. Knocked off his stick, and thrown back to the blue line. Sashi takes it. Armstrong cross ice to Schaefer. Schaefer tried to go to the inside, now knocks off the stick, comes in, turns, shot. Not sure if it was a shot or a pass. There were two Penguin players there, and it just skipped by both of them and went into the corner. Thrown to the point. Zachi with the bomb. Deflected. Rebound. Shot. Held out nicely there. Don't know if the first one got through, but Dixon with the shot. That's up high. Knocked down. One shot in. Two shots in, and held nicely by the Suisham goaltender. Sorry if you're hearing me coughing a lot. Flu ripped through our family this week, and it was not fun. So I'm still suffering from that, as well as most of my family. So we've got Schweitzer, Goldberg, Bowen with Ladigan and Kumnik. Kumnik gets the puck, shot, blocked by Goldberg, shot, rebound, knocked up top, and back come the girls. Stepped up on there by Ladigan, but followed up on by one of the Suisham players. Taken away by Kumnik. Kumnik looks. Stops, pulls up, changes direction. Goes to Goldberg. Goldberg looks up, goes to Schweitzer. He has Bowen right next to him. Schweitzer cuts the middle, splits, uses the speed, shot! Oh, he gets knocked down, trying to cut across. And Bowen goes to Schweitzer. Schweitzer tried to center. That's blocked. He looks, dangles, looks again. Goes to Bowen. Bowen, look, shot! And he misses that one wide, rims around. And back come the girls. They go to dump it in, and Kumnik's going to gather on. Throwing up to Bowen. Bowen has trouble handling that pass. Chips it up to the point, where there's two Suisham players. And now Schweitzer takes ownership. He looks. Cuts to the right, goes back, and tried to throw it to Goldberg. Goldberg and him were not on the same page, though. And backer to come Suisham. Goldberg with a nice back check there. It takes one of the Suisham players. Knocks it back to center red. Jumps over stick, and Siegel's got a step now. Can he get there? He does. Can he score? Breakaway shot. Nice save. Rebound. Oh! Wow. Two of the Penguins players going for the puck took absolute shoulders from a standing still defenseman and went flying. Both appear to be okay. Some of the size difference between these players at times is kind of crazy. Oh, nice centering pass there. Broken down nicely by Lure, though, to back check and come down low to help out. Siegel tries, inside out shot, glove, but not held by Bartley, cleared by Foligno, though. Penguins doing a very nice job. Not that there have been many rebounds, but clearing the zone when there have been. 7:22 to go. Puck knocked up. Team Suisham looks to be putting a home run hitter down the field now. trying to stretch the ice and hit somebody on a possible breakaway. In comes Suisham. They drop the puck, and it's taken away by Dixon. Dixon looks, chips it up. Not around the big, rangy defenseman, but they are offsides. Our team Suisham. 6:51 to go, second period. 4-1, Team Nelson. Penguins are going to swap goaltenders. And Sammy Brushett will now come in. Vickers, Armstrong, and Schaefer with Kubnik and Zachi. Thrown back up to the Penguin Nelson blue line. And then come the girls now. They've got a chance. Inside out move. Backhand shot. Knocked aside. I don't know if that hit the net. I couldn't tell from this angle, but got cleared back. And Vickers comes through. Gets the puck knocked off his stick. Probably could have been offsides, but not called by the young officiating crew here. And over comes the puck. Armstrong does battle with one of the Suisham players. They go up high to that player who's now sitting at the red line trying to get that big deep pass. And we play ping pong. Chipped up, stepped up on there by Kubnik. Armstrong has it. Chips it over the defender. A nice back check there from one of the Suisham winners of the fence, or centers. Attempted shot blocked by one of the Suisham players, and back they come. Vickers with a nice back check. Actually gets in front of the player twice, but they make moves both times. And now Zachi takes it behind the net. Chips it around. Gathered on by Kubnik. And up to Armstrong. Bounces off his stick. Not able to get it out. And goes to Armstrong. Gets it up to the blue line, but not out. Schaefer takes it. And thrown up back to the defensive side for Team Suisham. Cross-ice pass cut off by Schweitzer, who was in a back-checking motion there. And he does a hard stop, comes out in front of his own net, looks, goes up to Bowen, and Bowen, Goldberg, and Kubnik are on the rush here. Bowen cuts to the center, shot, rips one over the net. You can hear that one hit the glass from about a mile away. And now Schweitzer dumps it around. Bowen does battle, and puck comes out. Schweitzer gathers on. Goes to Ladigan. Ladigan surveys, shot, rebound, knocked to the corner nicely by Team Suisham goaltender. Goldberg up high, knocks that one down. Looks, goes to Ladigan. Ladigan looks, goes to Bowen. Bowen looks, pulls up, tried to go to Schweitzer, now deflected, rebound. Wow, beautiful play there. Oh, Schweitzer with the sauce pass that bounces over Bowen's stick. That was a sick pass, it just hopped. Well, Ladigan feeling pressure from behind. Knocked to the corner by Brushett. And knocked on net to Brushett, knocks it around to the corner. And gathered on by Goldberg. Goldberg tries to go to Bowen, cross ice, picked off. And now back to center edge. Schweitzer, nope. Gonna have Team Suisham dumping around, gathered on by Polino. He looks. Goes around one, goes around another, but then taken away by the third. Schweitzer down low, out to the point goes Team Suisham. Shot wide, never seen one brush it. And Schweitzer takes it. Knocked up to Goldberg. Goldberg cuts inside out, goes up to Bowen. Bowen tries to go between the legs, not able to do so. And so to get knocked down far enough for icing, it is. So we'll have an icing, no waved off now. Front official looked to the back, who had his arm up, and then he waved it off. 3:14 to go now, second period. 4-0 Team Nelson. Siegel, Baru, Lure out there with Foligno and Ladigan. Foligno cycles back, nice circle there, finds Baru. Baru goes to Siegel. Siegel goes cross-ice to Lure, gets deflected though. And Suisham will throw it back to the blue line. Baru with a nice back check there. Goes up, has to get out of the way of the official who was there. Goes up to Zachi. He throws it back to center red. And now taken on by Lure. He kicked it over the line, but didn't realize it was in the zone. And we come again. Dixon in pursuit. He's going to go rim around, goes to Zachi, D to D there. They're going to go with the middle, and that gets knocked in the corners. Zachi surveys again. This time goes to Brew, who tries to hit his center just inside of his stick, and back comes Team Nelson to center red. They're offside by about 3 miles, and don't all get on. They let it go again, probably about the 4th offside we've seen not called here. And Peru takes it. He looks, dumps it to Ladigan. No, Dixon, excuse me. Dixon with that shot. Glove not held, though. Rebound, and now covered up by Team Suisham. Vickers, Armstrong, Schaefer, all in by Zashi. Kicked by, though. And on a breakaway comes Team Suisham. Brady Dixon testing. Shot saved by Sammy Russian. A big breakaway save there. And rimmed around, bounces over Schaefer's stick. He does battle. Vickers comes in. And rimmed behind to Zachi. She looks, goes up the ice, hits a stick, goes back to center red. And Team Suisham will regroup. Throw it to the Penguins, to Nelson's blue line, sorry. And now comes down Brady Dixon. Dixon looks, centering pass. Armstrong, that's knocked away in on net almost there. All right, we lost audio. Video feed again. Give me 1 second to get that back for you. All right. Shot on net goes right there. And behind the net, 2 Nelson teammates do battle with 1 Suisham player. And Suisham comes out with it here. Centering pass, taken away nicely by Vickers, who looks, goes up to Armstrong. Armstrong tried to cut back the middle. Nice step up there by the defenseman for Team Suisham. Inside out move does not work the second time there on the Nelson defenseman. Goes Vickers. Tries to center it. Not able to do so, though. Shot on brush it. Kick to the corner. And that'll do the period. All right. Lost track of time there. Join us momentarily for some third period action. Welcome back to third period action. We've got Schweitzer, Bowen, Goldberg, Kumnick, and Ladigan. Kumnick's going to take it up, dump it down low, and Team Nelson's going to go dig it out. Bowen in pursuit. Defenseman for Suisham changes direction, chips it off the boards, and nice move there into the middle of the ice. And we see some individual effort here coming from the defenseman of Team Suisham. Inside out move, back pass, stepped up on by Bowen. Now Schweitzer comes in. Schweitzer has Goldberg. Decides not to go to him, now does. Sauced a little ahead of him. And rimmed around. Goldberg tries to come out from the corner. Lauren in pursuit. Now Schweitzer in pursuit. Schweitzer still has it. Looks. Finds Baru coming late from the line change. Shot, deflected, bounces, in skates. Nobody knows where it's at. Gathered on by Suisham. Knocked away nicely there by Kumnick. And they go D to D with Team Suisham. Pass deflected off the stick. Ladigan with some pressure. He takes a bump, gets knocked down. Shot knocked away by Brush it nicely and cleared away by Team Nelson. Into the corner it goes. Up to the point. Shot forthcoming. Deflected in on Kumnick, who blocks it away. And flips it back to center red. Baru with pressure there. Almost knocked it over the stick. Kumnick goes up to Baru. This time who chips it by. And him and Siegel went on 2-on-1 if they hurry. Goes over to Siegel. Backhand shot. Knocked away nicely there by Team Suisham's goaltender. And Schaefer does battle. Kicks it up nicely there. Goes to Baru. And stepped up on now by one of the Suisham defensemen. Vickers comes in. Not able to chip it around him. And Team Suisham will go back behind their net to regroup. Baru comes around. Comes out of the net with speed. Dumps it back around to Vickers. Vickers comes out of the corner. Nice little move there. Just wasn't able to hold it. Looks. Surveys. Goes to Baru. Baru with the slapper. That one misses and goes in the corner. Now Dixon steps up. He goes down low to Schaefer. And Dixon takes possession. Looks. Goes to the Schaefer. Misses his stick. And Schaefer looks. Ships it to Armstrong. Armstrong surveys. And Schaefer dumps it back down low to Vickers. Vickers looks. Tries to come out of the corner. Tall defenseman for Suisham knocks that one away. Puck centering pass is knocked aside. Puck knocked out of the air. Another shot on goal. Stepped up on nicely by Brady Dixon again. The puck does clear this time. And so Vickers with a nice back check. And Foligno gathers on. Now taken away, and Schaefer gathers. Looks, cross ice to Armstrong. Armstrong steps up, dumps it in, and the Pens are going to go for a line change. Vickers going to pursue while the other two change. That puck's rimmed around, stepped up on by Zachi. He's not able to hold it in. Goldberg with the back check, can he get there? Centering pass, cut off by Kumnick. Throws it back to center red. And Vickers in pursuit. Goldberg gathers on. Goldberg cuts to the middle, looks. Gets stepped up on. Bowen gathers. Backhand pass. Knocked away nicely there by the rangy defenseman of Team Suisham. Schweitzer with an inside-out move. Looks. Tries one more drag. Bowen shot. Just wide. And Goldberg looks. Circle. Dumps it down low. And smothered, but nice move there by the defenseman. Gets it back out to center. And back they come 1-on-4. 2-on-4, excuse me. They dump it in. And behind the net it goes. Goes up to Bowen. Bowen has a little trouble with it. Now gets it to Schweitzer. Schweitzer cuts inside. Throws up to Goldberg. And Goldberg, inside move, outside move, hits a skate. Schweitzer follows on. Tries to center it over to Zachi. That's knocked away. And back comes Team Suisham now. Throw it up to center red. Knocked away, stepped up on nicely by Zachi. Zachi chips it up into the corner. And now Baru with some speed is going to put some pressure on. And They do get it back to center. There it's spot for Siegel. Backhand pass misses Lore. And in come Team Suisham 1-on-2. Shot not blockered, held, and covered by Russian. 9:46 to go. Third period. 4-0. Nelson over Suisham currently. Proximity to the left of goaltender Sammy Brusha. Got Victor, Schaefer, and Armstrong on with Lino and Ladigan. Chipped around. Schaefer's going to go dig it out. Going to call an icing on that one. And back it comes. So no penalties thus far in this game. Pretty clean, friendly match. And Vickers will step in for the faceoff. Directs traffic. Wins it forward. Armstrong not able to get there. Foligno blocks that shot, though. Looks. Hits Vickers. Can't get speed. And not taken over by it appears to be probably 6-foot defenseman for Team Suisham. Foligno steps up. Shot. That's blocked. Into the corner it goes. Armstrong gathers. And back comes Team Suisham. Tipped off the stick. Gathered on by Ladigan, though. And he throws it up. Misses Vickers. Clears center ice, though, so no icing. And out they come. So Ladigan was caught by the eye of the Team Suisham player. Was trying to hide on the sidelines here on the blue line, the far blue line. And now here we go, breakaway. Armstrong in, looks, shot, nice toe save, rebound, not able to be taken by Schaefer, thrown in front, banged once, twice, knocked in behind the net now. Another shot blocked, rebound there, that one hit, no, it goes wide, thrown in front again and clears everybody. It's an absolute melee in front of the net right now. And Lukasacci with a shot, that gets blocked. Team Suisham skates it out. They thought they were going to dump it, but they skated out. And taken by Brady Dixon. Dixon comes up, surveys. He's going to push himself. Back check nicely there by one of the Suisham forwards. And Schweitzer now in on pursuit. He takes a big hit. Knocked up to the point. Shot by Dixon. Schweitzer has it. Looks, shot. That one gets blocked. In behind, thrown to the point. Dixon had pulled off because they had yet another forward all the way down on the opposite blue line trying to get a cheater in there to get a breakaway. Picked up nicely, though, by the Penguins defenseman. Puck thrown to Bowen. Bowen goes to Goldberg nicely. Goldberg comes in, 1-on-2. Shot, gloved and held by Suisham goaltender. Puck won by Suisham, but stepped up on by Kumnik. We've got Lure, Siegel, and Baru. Shot deflected and knocked in the corner. And Lure digs for it in his feet. Shot by Siegel, gloved and held in the belly of Team Suisham's goaltender, who had, the last 3 minutes, has probably faced about 7 or 8 shots. Seen a ton of rubber come our way. 6:58 to go, third period. Ring of rubber, maybe not fire, but definitely a ring of rubber coming our way. There's tons of pucks. And back comes Team Suisham now with speed. Kumnik with an active stick, though, nicely knocks it away. Brew had to jump over Siegel, who lost an edge. That shot gets blocked. And Moore with a diving play. comes. Ladigan steps over. Kumnick knocked the puck off the stick, and Siegel comes in. Pulls up, looks, hits the trailer and Laura. Laura looks, shot, blockered away. And Team Suisham from behind their own net. The cut to the inside, taken away by Armstrong. Armstrong drops it to Schaefer. Schaefer looks, dumps it back around to Armstrong, and they do battle behind the net. Well taken actually clearly by Team Suisham, and out they come. Kumnick gathers on, steps up, comes in onside. Dumps it to Schaefer. Schaefer looks. That shot gets blocked. Shot again. That one's wide of the net. And Vickers comes down from his cover position for Kumnick. And he does work in the corner. Taken away. And tic-tac-toe pass there goes. And back they come 1-on-3. Vickers with a nice back check. Takes the puck away. Thrown up for Schaefer. Past him. And gathered on by Vickers, who throws it back to the blue line. Gathered on by Vickers again, and offsides, not called, but offsides were. Team Nelson, and almost given away there. Right in front of the net. Not. Dixon has it knocked off his stick nicely by pressuring forward. Schweitzer gets caught up on a ball on a stick there. Team Suisham is very well defended. They've always got bodies back, if not 3. I mean, usually 4, if not definitely 3. Schweitzer, though, gathers it shot. That one goes wide. Goaltenders lost their stick. Goes out to Foligno. Foligno holds it, looks. Goes to Dixon. Dixon going to take it? No, Dixon goes cross ice, looks to get Schweitzer. That's taken away. Dump down. They're going to try to use the wheels, but Dixon's going to come across from the other side. Knock the puck around to Bowen. He gathers on, looks, throws it up to Schweitzer. Schweitzer cuts across, and there he goes. Gets a skate, holds on to it, shot wide. Nice glove save and rebound control there. Centering pass to Bowen, that gets knocked away. Dixon was down low, challenging. Now back comes Bowen. Look out, someone's going to get back. Schweitzer comes down low, too. What could have been a quickly developing play didn't turn into much. Centering pass blocked by Dixon, thrown up to Bowen. Bowen goes wide to Goldberg. Goldberg tips it, but now he tips it into the corner. And the Pens will do a wholesale line change. 3:34 to go. 4-0 Team Nelson. Taken away there by Baru. Looks, centering pass, goal! What a beautiful play there. Grayson Baru head up, found the stick of Cooper Siegel, who just had to tap it home. 5-0 Nelson. Team Suisham now comes into the zone, centering pass, caught, taken away by Kumnick. Kumnick springs Baru. He's got another breakaway. In he comes. Shot, glove, knocked to the corner, held. Oh, the goaltender looks to be down. They need to blow the whistle. Excuse me. So it appears the goaltender got bumped into on the breakaway. I'm not sure, caught a shoulder. It looked to hit in the chest or in the chin. Trainer's out to look at the injured Suisham player now. So like I said, both younger officials here tonight, so they're trying to cut their teeth, and a better way to kind of do it than on a friendly. But you definitely like to see the whistle blown a little bit earlier whenever you have somebody down. So hopefully the goaltender's all right. Here's the read. All right. right, so 3:04 to go. I believe the first game tomorrow is 5:30, live from Cincinnati. Shot gloved and held nicely by the goaltender. Puck in front, knocked to the corner. Siegel down there getting dirty. Send it to Ward, bounces over his stick. Now Baru, nice play there to come up high, take the puck away. Circles, looks. And now Siegel takes it. Baru comes out of the corner with it. Looks. Tries to throw it in front, takes a shoulder from the body of the defenseman there. And over into the corner. Back behind the net again. Siegel squeezes the boards there nicely. He's going to knock the puck around. Moore comes over. Stepped up on by Kumnik. Goes over his stick. And taken by Armstrong. Armstrong goes to Zachi. The back pass from him evades his stick, though. And Armstrong's in pursuit. Armstrong gets the puck. Looks. And circles. Vickers takes it. He centers. Knocked aside by the goaltender. Suisham. 1:45 to go. There's about 13 bodies jammed in front of the net. And yes, I realize only 12 are on the ice. But rebound just missed by Schaefer. Centering pass. Puck sits there. Rebound again. Pens are just plastering the puck on the net right now and can't get it in. Good fast legs of Suisham goaltender gets him out there. 1:21 to go, third period. 5-0 Nelson. Vickers, Schaefer, and Armstrong still. One by Vickers to Foligno. Foligno goes to Ladigan. Ladigan goes to Schaefer. Schaefer trying to go in front of the net. That gets deflected and goes into the corner. Armstrong goes battle now. He takes a bump. Another bump. And Vickers in there. And 58 seconds to go. Foligno steps up. Holds it twice. Schaefer goes down low. Try to go down low to Vickers. Now in front to Armstrong. That one just goes wide. Foligno comes over. He holds it. Holds it again. Goes to Armstrong. Team Suisham still has a flyer. They're willing to give up possession zone time and just pinch out and have somebody just sit at the blue line, the far blue line, for a possible breakaway. Ladigan steps up. That shot into the stomach of Russia and held with 20 seconds to go. And I will tell you, I don't know why they call it the flu, because when you have it, time does not fly by. Even seemingly days after. Puck up to Schweitzer. Schweitzer goes up to Bowen. Bowen goes, drops it inside. Schweitzer went outside, though. Held in nicely by Dixon. Bowen looks, tries to go across. Now dumps it down low for Schweitzer. Schweitzer gathers, comes out hard. And that'll do it. Thanks for joining us here today. And like I said, we'll see a ton this weekend with 4 on this tilt, all taking place in Cincinnati tomorrow starting at 5 a.m.